Good morning. I am Karen and I'm coming to you from Northern California, the United States, for our morning half an hour of meditation. I am very honored to be an ambassador of 1 million meditators and to be with you here this morning so that we can take some time together, joining people from across the world in love as we meditate, celebrate love, and remember to love ourselves. 1 million meditators is celebrating their 3rd year anniversary, and they come together 4 times a year, and we meditate for 48 hours together. And it is such a beautiful opportunity to join together in this. I invite you now to share this live feed on your Facebook pages with your groups, on your YouTube pages. Go to 1millionmeditators.com and see how you can be an ambassador. There are people from around the world that are joining in their hearts to be here and offer these beautiful nature meditations. And one of the things that I love as I've been joining the meditations throughout the weekend is the echoes of the children's voices and the adults' voices sharing. I love me. I love the planet. I love me. I love the planet. One of the things that I do, I work with families across the world. I've been spending the last few years traveling the country and spending time with families in their home. And one of the key things that I feel that I'm passionate about for us to remember is to return to our own hearts. And all of the ambassadors who have been a part of 1 million meditators have various ways of offering how we can do that. And yesterday I also shared a technique called Heart Thread that is a very simple way for us to return to that space of the unified field where unconditional love resides, and that is in our own heart. And when we meditate, whatever that looks like for us, whatever form of meditate we take on, when we do it globally together as we are this weekend, when we do it with ourselves, if we use a guided meditation, if we use our breath, when we invite ourselves into that chamber of silence, we get more connected into our hearts, more deeply connected into the heart field of one. And this is where miracles happen. This is where we live the truth of who we are as love, as peace, and really as one humanity who's here to celebrate our differences, our diversity, by honoring our uniqueness and our individuality. And this is one of the times in our world where that aspect has been challenged in so many ways, so deeply. And I ask each of you, I know for myself, I'm asking myself to see, when I see areas of division in our world, it is an invitation to remind myself to step into my uniqueness and my individuality and bring myself closer to my own heart and my own heart space. And if you ever just need to do that quickly, one way is by closing your eyes, taking a deep breath, hands on the heart, and feeling gratitude, feeling appreciation, feeling a time of joy in your life. And simply by taking 1 or 2 moments to do that, hands on the heart, connecting with your breath, and feeling joy, gratitude, appreciation, your body will begin to shift into a state of coherence. the stress in your body will release. You will feel calmness. And these are the things that happens when we sit in meditation. So I'm going to ask you to find a space that is comfortable for you now. You're welcome to lay down. You're welcome to sit in a chair, eyes opened or eyes closed. And we're going to start this 15-minute meditation together. Again, if you're with us here on Facebook and you have a moment to share the video to your streams, to your pages, inviting others to this opportunity, I ask you to do so. Remembering that a simple act of love is asking another person to join with you in a moment of peace. So I'm going to go ahead and get our beautiful meditation started here. And please join me for the next 15 minutes.
I love myself and the planet. Me amo a mí misma y al planeta. Je m'aime et j'aime la Terre. Ich liebe mich und
Just going to start that one more time.
I love myself and the planet. Me amo a mí misma y al planeta. Je m'aime et j'aime la Terre. Ich liebe mich und den Planeten. Ik houd zoveel van mezelf en van onze planeet. Mă iubesc pe mine și planeta. Fiecare din our planet. Szeretem magamat és a bolygót. Volim sebe i planetu. أنا أحب نفسي وأحب الكرة الأرضية. Nakupenda mimi na dunia. Eu amo a mim e ao planeta. אני אוהבת את עצמי ואת כדור הארץ.
Jag älskar mig själv och hela planeten.
Me amo a mí misma y a mi planeta. I love myself and the planet. fincare dingin air panas. Me amo a mí y a mi planeta. I love myself and the planet. Ik hou van mezelf en de planeet. Me amo y amo al planeta. I love myself and the planet. Je m'aime et j'aime la Terre. Ich liebe mich und den Planeten. Ik hou van mezelf en van de planeet. Myself a planet.
I love myself and I love the planet. I love myself and I love the planet. I love myself and I love the planet. As you gently bring your body back, maybe wiggling your fingers a little bit, and just allowing yourself to resonate, to emanate the deep love that is shared across the world, that is shared in many homes, remembering to cultivate all the aspects of love that we see and that we live in each moment. This is such a beautiful opportunity to come together with our fellow humanity all over the globe and taking this time to join together in an act of love for ourselves. And any and every act of love for ourselves becomes an act of love for the planet and for all of us living on the planet. So I do invite you to spend more time with us today. Every half hour, we will be meditating together. And as 1 million meditators gathers every few months to do this on a weekend, Again, this weekend, really celebrating love, a weekend of love. And in that spirit, ask yourself how you can cultivate love for your own being, talking to yourself more lovingly, allowing your body to take rest when it needs it. Thinking of ways that you can deeply re-strengthen yourself, regenerate yourself. These are all acts of self-love. And I find one of the, I'd say, most rapid ways to connect back into myself is to step out into nature. So if you are in an area where you're able to be out in nature, put your feet into the ground, put your feet into the water. Again, bringing those hands to your heart. And with Heart Thread, one of the modalities that I use first and foremost as a family coach, you're able to do this for yourself and one another in such simple, gentle ways. And I invite you to try that. Hands on the heart, feet grounded, and listening to what words may want to come up from within you and saying those aloud. Tapping into that heart space. And let's just do that for a moment as we've just completed this beautiful meditation. I feel more connected to the earth, to myself, remembering that when we connect in this way, we're connecting into that universal love. So I'm going to put my hands on my heart and just tap into what the world might want to hear right now as a collective Heart Thread statement. And as you're joining me, you're welcome to repeat these statements out loud. We'll just do one or two as we close this half-hour time together. I am love. Love reinforces safety. Love is the most truthful guidance system. As I love myself and live in this love, I naturally invite others to do the same for themselves. As I love myself and love the planet, I naturally cultivate unity, peace, and togetherness. As I love myself, I naturally create avenues for wellness and wholeness on our planet, for our children, for our families. So I've just shared with you a few Heart Thread statements that just tapping into the collectiveness of what the earth wants to express, what our world wants to express. What a gift that we can come together in this time, joining from the most purest aspects of ourselves, which is that space of the heart, and focusing on self-love and living self-love is realizing when we need to reach out to a friend and ask for help, when we need to call people for support. This is one of the most loving acts we can do for ourselves and that we can encourage each other to do, as well as inviting our friends and our acquaintances, and maybe even those people we don't know too well yet, inviting them into the spaces of love. That is how I came to be here this weekend as an ambassador for 1 million meditators. A friend reached out and asked and invited me into this space. I'm inviting you into this space. If it resonates in your heart, you can look at 1millionmeditators.com. You can go to the Facebook page, 1 Million Meditators, and gather with beautiful hearts and souls across the world, sharing your gifts and your light, coming together in meditation, whether we're doing that globally, consecutively as we are this weekend, offering love and that space of love to everyone. Even when we're individually meditating and we're bringing one another into our hearts and into that space of meditation, we cultivate connection. We cultivate that coherent state of harmony and love and peace worldwide. So I thank you for being here this morning. I invite you to continue meditating throughout the day and evening with us. And I thank you for loving yourself and for loving the planet, because I know I love myself and I love our planet.